Good morning, guys. Good morning. Coffee and Cigars Live. We're back. Halloween edition. Should have a few guests popping in. Just bear with us. I'm running late. Everybody's running late. One of my guests is sick today. I might be the only one in here today. I might just be randomly talking to you and only you. I might be talking to myself all day. I don't know. I don't know what the day will bring. But it is Coffee and Cigars. We are back. What's up, brother of Sneaky the Pete? What's up, Fester? How you doing, brother? Good morning. Happy Halloween week to you as well. I almost pulled out the old voodoo hat for today. I don't know. Should I voodoo it up? Yeah, there we go. Let's be in the full Halloween spirit today. Let's go voodoo. There we go. What's going on, Fester? How's the cigar industry treating you? I still need to get a hold of some of them cigars and give them a try. I got a big head. Bear with me. What's up, everybody? Today I'm doing the Viaje Farmer Bill Hatchet is my Halloween themed cigar. Hang on, we got a guest. We got the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Yeah.
The Macho Man. With the dude robe.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, man. Farmer Bill Hatchet here from Viaje for me. What do you have going on? Yeah, I plan to be at PCA too, Fester. We'll see you.
I turn this up.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm waiting on Jeff. I don't know where Jeff's at. George
Trying to get my sound figured out.
Yeah, George is sick this morning, so he won't be in the live. He might be in the chat. So we shall see. What you firing up there?
What do I just fire up?
You don't even know what you fired up.
It's candy corn.
Okay, Pravada.
Candy corn from Pravada Cigar Club.
Hey, you must have me coming through your speakers. I hear myself on one of your devices. What's up, Mario? Yeah, man, this is to me, Viaje and Tatuaje is who I think of when I think about Halloween cigars. I did smoke. Oh, there you are. You disappeared on me. I did smoke the OG Pravada Ghost this week. I bought a bundle when they first come out. They did a numbered bundle to 1,000, and I still have some of them laying around. So I did get to smoke one of those this week. And I lost him. How's it going, Mario? You got a cigar fired up yet? What about you, Anthony? You got some coffee and a cigar going? Oh, man, I guess everybody had Halloween parties last night and they're hungover today. Before the Pete hits the fan, a Gooligan later. Yeah, I like the Gooligan, man. I actually had one a couple weeks ago. I bought a box. I was going to smoke one of them this morning, but I thought somebody in my panel was going to smoke a Gooligan. So I was like, I know nobody's got the Viaje. I'll smoke it. What's up, buddy? An espresso, man. Yep. This is the last Sunday we have before Halloween. So this is our Halloween edition stream. But I wish I was having an espresso with you for sure. So yeah, so what? Friday's November 1st. So this was the last shot we had to smoke Halloween themed cigars. So that's what we're doing today. And I don't know where everybody's at. All my panel members are out today. They took sick days. I'm doing Old Faithful. I didn't do the Snickers today. I'm doing the Cinnabon cinnamon coffee. That's all right, Brutus. You want to try it again, man? We'll get you in here. All good. I don't want you to waste that macho man outfit you had. It actually, the echoing stopped. So I was hearing you well there at the end before you exited out. So the echoing had stopped. It was almost sounding like you had two devices going, one to watch YouTube and then one for me. Oh, cat fight behind me, cat fight. But the echoing did stop. And then you bailed on me. It's football. Anybody watch some college football yesterday? I watched my Razorbacks win big, and then I watched part of the LSU game, and I couldn't do it, man. It was just horrible, so I quit watching it. Thank God they lost. Today I got my Saints playing, and then my Pelicans play because what? NBA is back, guys. So Pels play this evening. My Pels and my Celtics are both 2-0 to start the season. Got you. But yeah, that echoing did stop, so I don't know what happened, but phone to record. Got you. Mario, what are you firing up special today? Jeff must have overslept. So Jeff was in the chat earlier, and then he had to fall back asleep. Okay, he just texted me. He's running late. He's about to come. Man, if you look, wait. Yep. Oop. That right there. Cat fight going on. Oh, you couldn't hear me. Got you. Okay. I was having a good old conversation, man. I was rambling the only way I know how, you know. Dirty is about to come up in here with some Tatawahe monster goodness. There it is right there, guys, in all of its glory. Viaje, Farmer, Beal, Hatchet. As you can see, he's a zombie, and he's eating a leg. I don't really do Viaje's core line anymore. I don't buy nothing out of their core, but I do love their limited edition, especially some of the yearly releases. I actually got the new one in. The new one I had pre-ordered. I was hoping it would come in time for this stream. It didn't. It shipped out, but it's the what was it? The new one, the Crow and something. It was a 10-count box that came in. Oh, and I did get the new Ghost Peppers for this year, which also aren't in yet. Man, these cats are going crazy. They're enjoying the cool morning too. So I got up early this morning. Well, not early. I actually slept later than I wanted to sleep, but I got up. Immediately had to ground some ground meat and put all my onions and peppers and all my seasoning in there. Got all that brown. Threw it all in the crock pot with all my other goodness. And I got a big pot of chili cooking in the crock pot today on a slow cook. Chili is one of my favorite meals, so should be good today. And then I'm just going to sit back, play some new Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, watch some football, watch some basketball. A little bit of all. That's it, guys. That's what we're dealing with today. So what's been going on, burners? What's happening in your life? Anything new? Any new whiskeys? Any new cigars? What have you added to the collection? Don't bad. Just I'm doing some multitasking. Any new video games, Brutus? Man, I forgot how damn good this cigar is. So they came in, so you could buy a big box of them, and inside that big box was an actual individual cardboard box with this logo on the cover, and it had 5 cigars in each one of those boxes, and it was a 20 count box. So they could be broken to 5 packs with their own individual box, but even the box was cool. But I've been sitting on it a few years. But nothing major is going on here. Kid in sports still keeping us busy, but we're here. We actually knocked out our Halloween party the first weekend of October this year. And we didn't do nothing last night. New cigar release. I haven't even heard of that one, buddy. So how many cigars you think you're going to get in today? I'm going to take it easy. Today, this will probably be my only cigar of the day. I'm going to take it easy today. I got 3 in yesterday. I got 3 in Friday. So I think today, I don't know. I just feel a little blah today. So I think today I'm just gonna lay low and this be the only cigar of the day. Oh wow, it's better than the OG Gran Turismo. I remember when the Gran Turismo first came out. You might get in none, but how many bowls will you smoke in your pipe today, Spencer? Good morning, brother. Welcome to the show. Halloween edition. Find you some Halloween edition tobacco today and burn it down, brother. Light you one right now. 4 to 5 on a Sunday. That's a good output right there. What are you fishing for? I love bass fishing. That's the only kind of fishing I want to do. That's living in the South. That's all I want to do. Catch me a 10-pounder and be happy. You got to do it, Spence. It's in honor of our coffee and cigars, man. It's our Halloween theme. You have to do it, man. Boss said so, you know. Boss's orders. The boss is never wrong. There's Spencer's boss. Speaking of bosses, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Did you watch the Gran Turismo movie, Brutus? I couldn't believe that was a true story. Where the guy won a video game competition to become a professional driver from that. It's all right. I know it's morning time, and you know it's not like your phone. You can't edit and take it back. G&H Black Slice sounds like a good Halloween bowl. Man, that just... The names they give pipe tobacco just makes it's like it hypes it up. It's like it better be good with a name like that. Very nice. Yeah, love some bass fishing, man. My wife and kid watched it, Brutus, and they said it was awesome. I chose not to watch it. What's up, James? No, but I'm never wrong. I'm the boss that's never wrong. There's Dirty. He finally got off the toilet. I didn't watch it, like I said, but the wife and kid, they loved it. They were like, "Oh my God, you should have watched that movie." Like I walked in and seen some of the scenes of it, and it looked like it was going to be a good movie. But I did not watch it. Yeah, man, I'm scaring everybody off today. I guess because I got my mask on. You know, I got my Jason Friday the 13th shirt on. For you guys that didn't notice, this is my favorite horror icon, Jason Voorhees. Let's try this again. I think he's having technical difficulties too. There he is. He probably couldn't hear me and he got rid of me.
Yeah, I couldn't
can't hear
couldn't
him.
hear you
though.
at first.
All right, got you now. Got you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I got you now.
All right. Sorry I was late. Had some things.
That's all right. I know how old man in technology is, man, because I'm almost that age too, you know.
Yeah. No, I just got home.
Oh, shit. Yeah, George is sick. He messaged me about 30 minutes before the show. He's like, man, I woke up not feeling good. I figure it's a hangover from the World Series game or fight, whatever he watched last night.
Yeah,
But I'm
probably the
doing
World Series game.
Yeah, I'm doing the Viaje Farmer Bill hatchet today.
Nice.
And you said you were doing the Jekyll, so you dug out an old one.
No, this is the from the Monster Smash box.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was just saying, man, if you dug out a Jekyll, that they haven't even done the redo of the Jekyll yet. So you would have an OG Jekyll.
No, I don't. I didn't even know anything about Tatuajes back when these things first came out.
Yep, I didn't either. You should try Scarecrow by Cornell and Diller and Warped Cigars. Oh, that does sound good, Brutus. Yeah, I didn't know you were on the road this morning, man. I woke up, got a pot of chili cooking, and got out here just in time for this, and I was still like a minute late starting the stream. I've been rushed all morning.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't really on the road. I had to go to Food Line, grocery.
Yeah, you never know how long that's going to take.
We call them Korean pancakes. So I'm going to freeze them and take them on my trip next week.
Very nice. I didn't even have time for a real breakfast. I threw a Pop-Tart in the toaster while I was browning the ground meat of my chili. But I'm going to be hungry after the stream.
My wife is going to make me some breakfast and bring it out here.
I try to eat a little something before I smoke in the morning. Just a little something.
Yeah. I normally don't.
Well, your body's probably used to it. I haven't been smoking for the decades you have. Yeah. Especially like on golf day.
Cigars in 2017.
Oh, really? You're a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. 2007.
Okay, that makes more sense because 2017 would have put you a year before Barrel Burners.
Yeah.
Well, have you got anything new lately? Tried anything new?
I have.
I got a couple new ones ordered that hasn't made it to me yet, but my smoke input's been way down with my kids' sports schedule. I'm lucky to get 2 during the week. I just got to make up for it on weekends.
Well, actually, all this one's new to me. This Tatuai is new to me. It's the first time I had any of these.
Well, that's new to everybody because it's different sizes now.
Right.
They were original, like the skinny Lanceros.
Yeah, I have some skinny monsters. I also have some skinny monsters that I forgot that I had.
What's up, Donnie? Good morning, man.
Morning, Donnie.
I've been smoked through my first box of that sampler. I've smoked every one in it. I'm about debating to open the other one, and then I still have the sampler from 2 years ago unopened. That was a big coffin box shaped like a coffin.
Oh.
I bought a couple of them, and I got one left still with a cellophane on it. I may need to break that open.
Nice. Yeah, and I've had some the Saints and Sinners from last year.
Man, I'm so mad. I try to get in that every year, and I don't even see it advertised. I miss it every year. I've seen people posting it this week, and I'm like, motherfucker, it happened again.
Dude, you just got to let me know. Every year I get a thing where I can invite somebody.
Yes.
I didn't know you wanted on.
I've been trying for 3 years, and then I go to their website, and it made me sign up for a mailing list again, but I'm not getting notified. It's like, what the fuck? 3 years. And I'm like, how? Where? You go to their website, and it just says sign up for info, and then it's like you never hear back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next year when it comes out, I will just automatically get you put in.
I'll remind you, too, because what is it, October every year is what they try to do?
No, they mail them out in September.
Okay. I'll try to remind you.
So that the yearly that the invitations are renew or give you the email to you can invite somebody. That
Got you.
comes early in the year.
Got you. Yeah, I'm a big Tatawahe fan,
Yeah.
man. I was like, man, I can't ever get in this. This is my
There's another
voodoo hat
cigar that
for a
I don't know
couple
if you
years
ever.
ago, Brutus. I was a voodoo king for Halloween one year, and this is my leftover hat. So I got it down.
Yeah,
I
I
keep
love
it
it.
on I keep it on a skeleton head on top of my whiskey shelf, and it stays on display year round. And I grabbed it this morning. I go, that'd be perfect today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I don't know if you've ever heard of this company called Dakine, like like Hawaii, the Hawaiian thing.
Mm-mm.
I'd never heard of them either. I found them at Best Cigar Prices, but I had a little sampler box of those, so I tried a couple of different ones of those too.
Really? The
Yeah.
kind. I'll have to look for that. I have two. I got the Viaje, the new ghost pepper for this year, and then I got that new one that they just released. It's the Crow and something. I don't even know what it is because the box ain't here yet. It's out in shipment, but I haven't got them in yet. So I think the last new thing I smoked is the Filthy Boo again. I don't think I've had
Yeah.
anything new.
How was?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I like it. I
I
think it's better than the
thought about it back
Shamrock
when it
and
came out, but
it's Filthy Hooligan.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I was going to smoke it this morning, but I thought one of you guys said y'all had it, so I didn't do it. And I grabbed this Viaje because I know y'all wouldn't have it. I bought a box of them, so I can definitely take my time and smoke away.
Yeah.
Searches Amazon for a chore chart. Yep, give
Yeah.
him a chore chart. Spencer needs a chore chart for sure. If I do my honeydews, I damn sure better get some honey at the end of it. That's all I'm saying. My wife gives me a list to do. There better be a reward at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah.
But that's it, man. Pretty laid back day. Watch some sports today, play some video games, eat some of my chili when it's done. Got it in the crock pot right now. I wanted that slow simmer today. Let it just cook for hours. Oh, I'm definitely reward
Yeah.
oriented. My wife knows that. You want something out of me, you better give me something in return. We're bartering around here.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do much yesterday. I hung up a couple of things. You can't turn the camera on this thing, can you? No. But I hung up a couple of I hung up my my Warhead 10 box. I hung it up over there with the
That's the
rest
missile,
of the.
right?
Huh?
That's the cool box, the missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that box.
Yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 6. I have 6 of the tins of the missile, but the tin is just the box. So I hung that up, and one time they gave us these. Shit, I'll just show you maybe. You see
Wow.
that cigar looking Espinosa
Yeah.
box?
Yeah.
That's actually supposedly it's supposed to be a humidor, but there's no
Yeah,
way in
that's
hell I would
super
ever trust
cool.
it. So yeah, I got those things hung up yesterday and a couple other things, but I didn't do a whole lot. And then today it'd just be sitting on my fat ass watching football.
Yep, wife left for a wedding yesterday evening, so me and the kid were home alone. We play video games and watch sports all day. Yeah, manager, the allowance is her allowance me to touch her. Donnie, I'm smoking a Viaje Farmer Bill hatchet, and Dirty's got the Jekyll from the Tatawahe Monster Smash box. But yeah, it's going to be a laid back day. That's what I say. This may be my only cigar of the day. I may take it easy today. May not smoke a lot. And it's Halloween week, so my kid I have a basketball game Monday, and then immediately football practice. Then rinse and repeat the same thing Tuesday. We got no practices Wednesday. That's his only free day. And then thank God Thursday's Halloween, so there won't be no practice or games, but we'll have to take him trick-or-treating. So if I can just survive Monday and Tuesday, then I got a nice little week. Where'd you get the cryptids from, Donnie? Did you get them from Toro? I went on Toro to get them this week. There was one box left, and I put them in my cart, and I got sidetracked, and I never went back. So they're probably gone by now. Next Sunday, I'm going to. I think we're going to do. I had some Wu-Tang cigars gifted to me, and I'm going to do a Wu-Tang live and give my first impression on a Wu-Tang cigar. I don't know which one it is. Can't tell you. I have to look at it when I get it out. And then I'm going to try the following Sunday to get Brandon from Big Sky on here one morning with us.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. We may have to tweak the times. I'm going to try to bring a few guests on here Sunday morning. So depending on their time zone, they may want me to move the time up a little bit. So y'all just have to pay attention when I have a guest, and I'll let you know if the time's going to be a different time or not.
Shit, they probably want you to move it back.
Because some of them West Coast guys may not want to get up at 7 a.m. their time to be on a stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, they may want it to be 11 Eastern time, back to our original 10 a.m. starting time.
Yeah,
and that's still early for them. Yeah, it's just shit. Some mornings I wake up and I'm like, damn, I should move this thing 30 minutes. Give me 30 more minutes of sleep. But I like it because I got so much time left in the day after the stream. Yeah, I don't know which one I got. I got 3 different Wu-Tangs, Donnie, and I like I say, I know nothing about them. I don't know who makes them. It's like this big fucking secret organization where you can't find out any information on them. It's like somebody has them and you get a couple of them. I've never seen them in shops. That's awesome. You found them in a shop. I don't know who makes them. I don't know what factory they're out of. I know I see them every Wednesday. People do Wu-Tang Wednesday, and I'll see different bands. So I don't know if it's like how Ezra used to do, and they use the same cigar 1,000 times with a different band on it and give it a different name. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it, but we're going to figure it out, and I'm damn sure going to smoke it and tell you if it's any good or not. But that's what Ezra used to do. Every month they go, oh my God, we found 1,000 of these aged cigars in the corner of our warehouse. And I swear they were just same cigars, just a different band on them to sell. Yeah, I haven't. I may have. I think years ago, somebody gave me a Wu-Tang. I couldn't tell you what it is. I have no idea. But it seems like I had one back in the day. But we're gonna see, man. Like I said, I don't know nothing about it. But it's a cigar and it's new to try, and we damn sure gonna try it. Because we are equal opportunity smokers. You give me a cigar and I'm gonna try it. I don't care how bad it is, what it is, we're gonna try it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like boobs, man. You want to see them all? Well, cigar, I want to try them all. Man, I tried to get my wife. She's like, what do you want for Christmas? So I did a prank on her. So Small Batch put that new Davidoff on their website where the cigar is $750 and a box of 10 is $7,500. I sent the link to my wife, and she normally we were texting. I immediately got a call back. She goes, does that say $750 for a box? I go, no. She goes, oh, okay, good. I go, it's $750 per cigar. She's like, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, so she wouldn't do it. And then I got a buddy that his kid plays football with me, and he owns a few gas stations and liquor stores, and he buys high-end bourbons and tequilas and all this. I sent it to him. He's like, yeah, fuck that. I'm like, yeah, but you buy $6,000-$7,000 bourbons that are gone. He goes, yeah, I ain't doing that. Spencer,
Yeah.
you send me a Gurkha, I will smoke it. I smoked a lot of Gurkhas when I started cigars. The War Pig is a Gurkha I will still smoke.
The
And
Ghost.
yeah, the Ghost was one of the first ones I smoked. But I like the War Pig. And then Gurkha has a newer one that's a little bit like high end where it's a collab. It's done at what factory is it? It's another big name company that we smoke that rolls it, that does it. Shit.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't remember who it was either, but I know
And
what
it
you're
is
talking about.
good. Now you're gonna make me have to Google it now. They do one. Let's see. Shit. Gurkha teamed up with AJ Fernandez. Yeah, the Year of the Dragon is a new one that they did with. It's AJ Fernandez, EP Carrillo, Olivia, and Oscar Valdez all did one cigar together. It's called the Year of the Dragon. It's a sampler. But there was another one that, man, it was somewhere like Aganorsa, maybe. It's Gurkha and Aganorsa. Let's see.
I don't think it was Aganorsa.
Because I've had that one. Yeah, here it is. Gurkha and Aganorsa Leaf collaborated on several premium cigar lines, including the Nicaraguan series and the Trienta. So that
Yeah.
Nicaraguan
I remember.
series
Yeah,
is the one I'm thinking about.
I do remember Gurkha did. Aganorsa did do their that one that you just mentioned, the Nicaraguan. I knew that, but
Yeah.
But there's a newer one too.
Well, the newer one that was just announced this year is that Year of the Dragon sampler, where all 5 of them companies did.
Okay.
Like each one did a cigar with Gurkha in that box.
Yeah.
But yeah, some Gurkhas are shit, but it's like anything else. You can give me any brand we smoke now, and there's going to be something in their line I hate, and there's going to be something I like. But that War Pig always hit just right for me, man. I love that War Pig. Yeah, Robert, Knuckle Sandwich, that whole fucking line is a must smoke, man. I love the Knuckle Sandwich line. I can't wait till we get our fucking dojo collabs. They keep teasing. It's like, come on now.
November.
Yeah.
It should be November.
Yeah, I noticed, which we said on the show last week, that they posted an Instagram photo showing them in box.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we're almost there. And did you see that fucking ashtray Eric Jr. showed? I want that fucking
the Warhead one or the Knuckle Sandwich one?
No, the fucking Warhead one.
Yeah, the gold one. Yeah.
He wouldn't tell where he's gonna be or how to get it. I'm like, God damn it.
No, he just said very limited.
Well, snag me one because it's probably going to be at y'all's event. I will pay you.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on that one.
That's probably something special they're going to give y'all the opportunity to buy.
Have you seen the? I would imagine they're going to try and auction it off because every year he does like an auction thing and gives the money to this charity thing and whatever. But
and then ask them why they fucking quit doing Elite too.
Yeah.
Such a bummer.
Have you seen that Knuckle Sandwich ashtray though?
Yeah, I like it too.
That thing is huge.
Yeah, that's what you need. Like here, my outdoor kitchen, you put it on the fucking bar and everybody uses it like at a poker game or something.
Yeah.
Everybody can reach that.
I would have that thing displayed somewhere. I wouldn't let nobody use it.
Oh, it's like the size of a damn hubcap, man. It's
yeah.
It's bigger than because I have like the purple Room 101 Namakuti one, and it's huge.
Right.
But yeah, that thing. I like the little Tatawahe ones you can get in the yellow, orange. I have a couple of those in the man cave.
Right.
I'm a sucker for the porcelain advertising ashtrays.
Yeah. I've got the Perdomo ones in each one of the color, the black, the red, and the blue. I've got each one of those. And then I got that one from who's the company that makes Jester and
oh yeah, Artisanal.
Yeah.
I just call them Viva La Viva.
All
right, here it is, Donnie. You're talking. So it's a Gurkha Year of the Dragon 5-pack sampler. One is made by AJ, one is Carrillo, one is Olivia, Oscar. I'm about to pop the link in chat right now. I don't even know if you can still get them. Yeah, you can still get them. Here they are on Smoky Inn right now, but it looks very interesting, man. And if you can't copy and paste from this chat, I'll put it in the coffee and cigar room as well right now. Sorry for the confusion, Nature Boy, but yeah, the stream always pops up as an event in Discord. I just now seen your comment. I don't normally check Discord while I'm live, but yeah, every week, like I normally on Wednesdays set up the event and it's already up in the top of the Discord, and you can go up there and click interested, and it'll physically remind you on Discord. If not, it pops up as the event is starting or on.
Y'all have to excuse me, but I got to eat something.
No,
my
go
wife brought me
for
a
it, man.
sandwich.
I know how blood sugar is at your age. My dad deals with it, you know. Yep, you're out of camera. There you go. There's my buddy. But yeah, that does look interesting, man. But shit, so the good thing is like Smoky Inn sells a 5-pack. Like if you only like one of the 5 cigars, you can buy a 5-pack of just that cigar that Olivia did or AJ did. And actually, this ain't even the sampler. This is they are sites that have the sampler, but here on Smoky Inn, they're selling the cigars individually. You can buy a 10-pack or a 5-pack of each cigar. They're not listing the sampler, so that's the individual cigars if you're wanting them. So it is interesting. I would definitely try that AJ one. Post show. Because he normally does no wrong. So that would definitely be one to try.
Yeah, I would try them.
Dude, I'm not opposed to trying any cigar, like I said earlier. I mean, shit. I mean, I fucking tried Chillin' Moose and fell in love for the price. I mean, that whole line.
Man, you can't beat it.
Price doesn't scare me unless the price is high, because normally high-priced cigars are just such a disappointment.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, they are a little pricey, Brutus. But I mean, that's a collab thing. Normally, a lot of your collabs with your big names are a little pricey. 'Tis the world we live in, brother.
Yeah.
You putting 2 names together, and they both need to make money. It's like, how do we split this money? Okay, I know what. Instead of $10 cigar, we're going to charge 20. You get 10, I get 10.
Yeah, but none of them is as stupid as that. I mean, what's the need for a fucking $750 cigar?
Okay, so did you see? Hang on, I'll pull it back up because I was questioning it too. I was wondering how special that this cigar has to be that price. All right, I got it right here. Oh, and it is sold out on small batch already.
What is?
Wow. That $750 cigar is sold out.
That's because they only had one.
You can't buy a 10-pack box or the singles anymore. So here it is. The wrapper is Dominican leaf. It won't tell you nothing else. That wrapper is aged 4 years. The binder also listed Dominican, 20 years aged. The filler, Dominican. You have 2 18-year aged and 3 17-year aged in the filler. So there you go. You got a 4-year, a 20-year, a 18-year, and a 17-year. My thing with that, when you're getting up there to 17, 18, and 20-year age tobacco,
That shit's aging out.
Yeah, it's not going to be complex. The flavor profile to me is going to be more mellow. So it's like $750 for a cigar that may be bland by the time you smoke it. So that's the first thing I told my wife. I said, I would not want you to buy me a 20-year cigar.
Nope.
Now, if somebody gave me one, I would smoke a 20-year cigar. I mean, I've smoked 7 and 8-year-old cigars that I was like, man, I bet this thing was good at the beginning, but it's not now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're eventually just going to, like you said, they're going to age out. They're going to get to the point where it's just so mellow. I mean, you may could pick out a few spices here and there or a few elements that were in there, but can it really still pack a punch at that age?
And my thing is, okay, so it's 20 years old or whatever the fuck. How does that justify $750 for a fucking stick?
Because you can't get the leaves, evidently. Everybody's done used them. And it's Davidoff, so, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, $750 basically pissed away in the hour and a half it takes you to smoke it.
Right.
Like I told my wife, I said, I can tell you right now who's going to smoke that $750 cigar. A motherfucker that don't even know how to light it and cut it correctly.
Yep.
He just wants it to say he has it because he can afford it and you can't.
100%.
He's going to have a little party at his friends, bring out his $7,000 Pappy Van Winkle, set it on the shelf for his friends. They're all going to come over there. They're going to cut it awkwardly. They're going to scorch the shit out of it when they light it. And they're all going to be like, oh my God, this is so amazing, knowing it tastes like ass because you burn it. And then his box is gone after one little evening with his boys.
Yeah.
That's who
I don't even buy the $35 cigar, let alone the $750 one.
Right. Because I seen that when I went in Tampa at Davidoff down there when we go and sit there.
Yeah.
And meet up, man. You got all these people in business suits. They're just holding them like they're fucking got some kind of disease. It's just funny watching them try to light them. It's a whole shit show.
I mean, I don't even get like the $100 unicorns that Saka sells. I mean, I don't get that.
And then Smokey, and what's the one? Oh, the Anarchy, the crypto cigar or whatever. That's like 1,000 or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like who? Yeah, but that's not 20 years age. I can see 10 years, 12 years, maybe, Brutus. But I mean, you're telling me when that cigar is made up of mostly 17, 18, and 20-year tobacco, I don't see it being worth $750. I'm sorry. But you didn't pay $750 for those 2010 Jamie Garcias, though. I mean, $750 is the point I'm making.
Yeah. I'll give you $40 for it. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe 100. Let's stretch it and say maybe 100. Here's a $100 cigar to try. Maybe $100. Maybe. But $750? Come on. No, sir.
Yeah, but they know there's people out there that are stupid enough to pay for that shit.
People that don't know no better.
Yep.
People with unlimited resources that can buy whatever the hell they want.
My thing is, personally, I mean, I'm speculating here because obviously I'm not rich. But if I had the cigar knowledge I have, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I have a lot of knowledge, but if I had the cigar knowledge that I have right now, and I won some lottery for $1 billion, I still wouldn't buy that shit.
If I was going to buy a cigar that has that kind of price tag on it, me being a history guy and loving history, I guarantee you, I'll tell you what I'd buy. I would go fucking buy some pre-embargo Cubans that has history tied to them that I've actually held at Corona Cigar in Florida. They have some locked in a glass case, but they're like $1,500 a cigar. But they are pre-embargo Cubans, legal to sell in the United States because it was before the embargo they were made.
Yeah.
That's what I would spend my money on. I don't care if they smoke like shit or not. I'd probably never smoke it, but to own a piece of history,
Right.
and it be a piece of cigar history, that's what I would spend my money on. If I
I'm
had
with
that
you on
kind
that
of,
one.
if I had that kind of dumb money where price
Right.
didn't matter.
I'm with you on that one.
That
I mean, they even at Corona. Well, when I was there back in 2010, Corona in Tampa. I mean, in Orlando.
yeah, that's the one
They
I
even
went to.
sold. They even sold shots of whatever you call that liquor
Yeah,
from pre-prohibition,
yeah, I love
and
that place, man.
it was like $5,000 a shot.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's for the unlimited money people.
Exactly.
And they only need one sucker a month, and they happy. If they get one of you a month that buys either that cigar or that whiskey shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I would do if I had the money. But yeah, I wouldn't buy no just cigar with no meaning, no purpose, other than saying I spent $750 on you. What's up, John? Good morning, man, from the West Coast. John, love that Halloween outfit you and the lady had on, man. Straight mafia. Let me know how that AJ one is, Donnie, because like I said, I would try that. I'd probably find it somewhere I can get a single, but I wouldn't mind trying that Year of the Dragon AJ.
Hell, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't mind having a whole box to try all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he couldn't find the samplers nowhere with all 5 of them in. It looks like they were all individuals. So
Yeah.
But I could have swore Half Wheel had an article saying there was going to be a sampler box, but they probably went first.
Yeah, probably so.
It's better to buy a sampler of 5 cigars, one of each, than having to buy a 5-pack or a 10-pack.
Yeah. Well, that was a good breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, man, I like a good breakfast sandwich. Yesterday, the kid had we had a Halloween event at his school they do every year, and he brought one of his friends back. And that's the only time we're going to get breakfast on a weekend is my kid has a sleepover. The wife gets up and cooks for him. So she did bacon and biscuits, man, and I take that biscuit, put some butter inside of it and some grape jelly. Eat it like a sandwich, man. You got to have jelly with that biscuit.
Yep.
So yeah, we had bacon and then she made it a little crispy and they didn't want to eat it. They're like, "Oh, it's burnt." I'm like, "No, buddy, that's perfect. Y'all leave that right there. I'll throw that away for you."
Yeah, right.
So I got to eat most of the bacon because they wouldn't touch it. I was like, "Y'all know no better, man. Nobody wants no soggy bacon. That shit better crisp and disintegrate when it hits my mouth."
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Damn, we've been live almost an hour already. Well, I have. So what, you said you're going to watch some football today? What games you looking for? I didn't know you were a big football guy. I didn't think you had a team per se.
Well, I watch the Ravens because I'm here in Maryland, and I try to watch the Chargers, and I grew up watching the Packer games with my dad.
Oh, your Chargers play my Saints today.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've been a big fan of the Saints. Once Drew Brees left the Chargers and went to the Saints, I was a fan of the Saints because I really like Drew Brees.
He is such a good dude.
Yeah.
I got to meet him. It's been years now, but my kid was probably, I think he was 3, maybe 4. The Saints did a Father's Day contest on Twitter, and I submitted a photo of my kid dressed in a Drew Brees jersey because when he was 2, we had a Who That Saints themed birthday party for him. And I was one of 2 people that won the contest for the Father's Day. And so they invited us to training camp, and they had a special spot roped off for us. And we got to watch the practice. And then they brought a couple players over to us to talk to us, sign autographs, and meet us. Drew Brees was one of the ones. That's when James Laurinaitis was on the team. James Laurinaitis is actually the son of the professional wrestler, the Road Warrior Laurinaitis, who is actually dead now. But he sat there on the ground, played with my kid, all that, just like it was his own kid. We talked about his dad.
Yeah.
We talked about professional wrestling. And then all of a sudden, I see Deuce McAllister walking up. He's been retired for a couple years already, but he was there because he's a TV analyst now for him. And he was walking by, and I hollered, Deuce, Deuce. And he looked at me, and dude, he come right over. He didn't have to. He wasn't part of that. He came in there, picked my son up, held my son. Back then, my son liked this little cartoon called PJ Masks, and Deuce had kids that age too. And he sat there and sang the fucking theme song with my kid. We got all that on tape. He held my kid. He sit there for probably 10, 15 minutes. Didn't even have to.
Yeah.
Just sit there and just play with my kid. We got all the videos and all the pictures. I was like, this is the best Father's Day ever. I told my wife, you'll never top this. I don't care what you plan. This is the Father's Day.
Yeah. Might as well just cancel Father's Day from now on.
And I've had 2 good Father's Days like that. So I have another one a couple years after that. I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. And
so was my dad.
And we were going to Branson, Missouri on vacation. And this was a couple years ago. They beat LSU the year prior. They had possession of the Golden Boot. Coach Billema was the coach of Razorbacks then. I was like, you know what? I'm going to shoot my shot. I went to the Arkansas website. I found the directory of all the teachers' emails. I emailed Coach Billema personally and was like, I was like, I'm just going to shoot my shot. I said, hey, lifetime Razorback fan, stuck in Louisiana. We're passing through for vacation. I would love to be able to meet you. Didn't think I'd ever hear nothing. I thought it would go to spam folder. About a week later, Billema's personal assistant emailed me back and said, listen, we're here that day. We're doing a youth football camp. Call me when you get on campus and you can meet Coach.
Nice.
I was like, holy shit. So we get up there. I'm calling her. She don't answer. I'm panicking. And then we see the practice. And I walk up to Coach Billema at the practice, the kids' youth camp. I said, hey, Coach, I'm the one that emailed you. I live in Louisiana. He shook my hand. He called somebody over to take over the practice. He took us on a fucking personal tour of the new locker room, his office. He posed pictures. He took us to the Golden Boot. I got pictures of me and him leaned on it, posing together.
Nice.
I was like, and I told the wife, I said, baby, you're 0-2, man. You're never going to top these 2 Father's Days I had now. So, yeah, it was awesome. And then the basketball arena was open. I got to go in there and walk and just lay on the floor because I'm a big basketball fan. I laid on the logo, me and my kid. We got pictures of him. I was like, 1994 national champs, all the fucking people that have stepped on this court in its history. I'm like, and I'm laying on the half court. I was like, man, I was fucking in heaven. I was like, okay,
nice.
this is the shit. And she told him after, she goes, I'm an LSU fan, but you've made me an Arkansas fan today. You've been so nice.
Yeah. So that Coach Villema, was that basketball or football?
Football. He was a football coach. Yeah. Well, he took us into the locker room. They had just did this multi-million-dollar locker room. It's a fucking video game, arcades, and all this shit in there. He walked in first. He goes, let me go walk in there, make sure everybody's decent. And there were actually some of the football players there. He brought us in once they got dressed and introduced us to the football. And shit, he took us on like a 30-minute tour of all the athletic stuff. And
that's awesome.
Then he was like, okay, I got to go now. And he's like, y'all want to take a picture in front of the big Arkansas sign? We were like, yeah. And he took one big family photo with us. And it was cool. It was like amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, I love your pumpkin carving, man. I actually made it the wallpaper for the YouTube advertisement for today's show. I keep that thing saved on my phone, and I use it every year. That's the best pumpkin carving I've ever seen in my life. So, yeah, I do repurpose your pumpkin yearly. I love that thing.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, if y'all look at the wallpaper on YouTube, that John carved that pumpkin probably 2 years ago now.
That is super cool. I love it.
Yeah, I don't have the time for that, man. I can't carve shit. I have
Shit.
no kind of talent like that.
I
My
was gonna
wife,
say I don't have the talent, let alone the time.
I don't have the patience. I'll end up breaking mine and I just punch my hand through it or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got where we quit doing real pumpkins. We used to go to like Hobby Lobby and buy the plastic pumpkins, and we would
Yeah.
just carve those out, and then they would last for years, and I wouldn't have the mess because we normally forget the pumpkins are on the porch, and then they just disintegrate, and then you got to clean all that shit up. But yeah, and guys, if you're just popping in, because I see some more viewers come in, I'm smoking the Viaje Farmer Bill Hatchet. Dirty is smoking the Jekyll from the Monster Smash box for Tatawahe this year. Also, guys, if you have not voted, go in our Discord channel. Cigars of the year. You can list as many as you want. The cigar had to come out this year. This isn't voting. This is just helping me make the initial list we're going to vote on. So I don't care how many times you commented in there. If there was a good cigar you had this year, please write it down. You'll see I've been in there 2 or 3 times because I'll remember something else. This is just to make our list. It's only another week or so to do that before we start the actual voting. So make sure you go in there. Cigars of the Year is the channel, and just write down a list of your favorite cigars that came out this year.
Yeah, I was
be
going
a
to write
big
some
help.
stuff in there, but when you had said if it's already on the list, don't put it on there. So I said, oh, everything that I was going to put in here is already in here. So
yeah, because if it's already in there, I'm just going to scratch it out anyway because I've wrote it
Right.
down. But
Exactly.
yeah, that we're trying it this year instead of having that first round of everybody write in 3 cigars and then we vote. I'm just trying to get the list and cut out a whole round of voting this year that we don't need. And I think that's going to streamline me a little better this year. And then, of course, I got some of them I have to Google and make sure. Some of them are iffy. Oh, I need to put the El Pupo fry on there. I forgot about that one. Just thought about that now that I've seen the cigar this size. El Pupo fry came out this year, and it is phenomenal.
I hadn't heard of that one.
Yeah, man, they did the fry. It's super small. It's a little El Pupo that's about this big, and it comes in little 5-pack boxes. But you can actually buy a whole box of it that's like a counter display box that flips open, and then it's 5 individual boxes of 5 on the inside. And those boxes are fancy and like slide out and have a flap over them. It was a real nice presentation, but I don't know what the release of them was because I've only seen them like once or twice, and I ain't seen them nowhere. I think I had to end up getting mine from a store I don't want to shop at because that was the only place I found them.
Yeah.
But it's let's see. So it's the same blend of the El Pupo, but it's a 4x48 with a pigtail. Is what it is. I wonder if I could post a picture in here. It won't let me post a picture. Let's see. So it came out. Half Wheel did the article in June. It came out in July. And here's the link in the chat, guys. If you haven't tried this, definitely Google and see if you can find it. Because if you enjoyed the El Pupo, this thing will blow your mind. And actually, Mardo has them. Oh, I need to buy some more. Mardo has them right now. Only 1 5-pack left in stock on Mardo. Who can act fast? Yeah, there you go. So Atlantic Cigar has the actual case of them, which is pretty cool, the presentation. It's just like a counter display that you would just open the box. So you can get packs of 5s and a case of 20 on Atlantic. Mardo has 1 5-pack. I would actually give Mardo my money over Atlantic, but you do you. But that is one of my picks for Cigar of the Year this year. Because everybody knows how good that El Pupo was. But you get that fry size, that thing is damn near orgasmic.
Really?
Yes, man. All that complexity and all that punch in that little 4x48. And a lot of people don't realize it came out. It was like a quiet, like soft release. It's just, A lot of people see me smoking and they're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "That's the fry, man."
I'd never even heard of it.
Well, I'm gonna spend your money today, brother. I'm telling you, that thing.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pass on that one because I know there's shit coming out in November and plus I'm going to fucking
Just get that 5
Palooza.
pack. Yeah, get the 5 pack. Don't get the big box. Yeah, y'all go what? You got 2 weeks to Palooza?
Well, I'm leaving on the 10th. Palooza starts on the 14th, but
That's right. You go
I'm
early.
gonna be there 10th through the 18th.
Gotcha.
Because we go every year for a week.
Oh yeah, y'all got to get y'all's cuddling on. Y'all got to do some spooning.
Hey,
in the tiki.
what happens in Florida stays in Florida.
Y'all got a spoon in the tiki hut.
Yeah. Yeah. Tiki Tour 2024.
Touch
Already
the
got
tiki.
new shirts and new hats.
Oh shit! Touch the tiki. You're gonna let him light your torch?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I did a bourbon. My buddy had last Saturday night. We did a bourbon tasting, and he cooked a big pot of gumbo, and then everybody brought a bottle of bourbon, and there was 8 of us there. So 7 of us brought one thing of bourbon each, and then one of the buddies is a rep for a company, and he brought like 10 bottles of bourbon and cracked them open. So we had almost 20 bottles of bourbon to sift through.
Yeah, we talked about that last week, man. That was nice.
The next morning, my buddy sent me a picture. He goes, "Here's all the leftovers." Everybody just left everything with him. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Holy shit, you need to host that once a month, bro."
Yeah,
You
right.
ain't got to buy no whiskey in a while.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. That's how we used to do our poker nights. Everybody bring a bottle of whiskey and let's just try some different shit. Try to bring
Yeah.
something nobody's tried before.
Yeah, why not, man?
And one of the guys there does he's real big into bourbon. He has a bourbon blog he does, and he's real big like here locally with all the bourbon shops. So they like when the rare shit comes in, he's the first one they call to come get a bottle. And he brought some McHenry 12-year-old. I'd never even seen it. And man, I just wanted to keep drinking. That bottle was gone. That was one of the only bottles that like got bottle killed by people that night. It was empty.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I bounced around, tried a couple different ones, but I was like, holy shit. I don't even want to know the price.
Yeah, no shit.
This cigar is smoking slow today too.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my wrecking crew guys, he lives in Dallas area, and he belongs to a big bourbon club out there. He's always got, finding nice rare shit, and every once in a while he'll buy a bottle of something and then turn around and sell it on the market for 2 or 3 times what he bought it for.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of these owners of these stores are doing now, man. They
Yeah.
don't like they'll call when they get something rare and they'll call a couple of their high ends like, "Hey, do you want this?" And if they say no, they turn around and almost double what they pay because shit, they're paying costs for it anyway.
Exactly.
So they're getting way more than regular retail for it.
Yep.
And of course, if it's one of their high end buddies, they don't sell it for double, but they still make a good profit off of just getting one rare bottle in.
Oh, of course.
I'm sitting here, man. I can taste my chili already. It's like, ooh. Yeah, and I would do the same shit, that rare stuff. But I'd be in the problem. I always say I want to open a cigar lounge when I retire, but shit, I'm going to smoke up all my profits.
Right.
It's going to walk in the humidor every day. Be like, all right, you got this one.
Yeah, people used to tell me all the time, man, you need to open up a store when you retire. I'm like, fuck that. This is a hobby for me. I don't want it to be a fucking chore.
See, and it's good to open one up at retirement, though, because you don't need it as income. I mean,
right.
It's a tough industry to be in if that's your sole job and you need to make money off of it. But I'd be to the point of, if I could pay payroll and overhead and not be in the red every month, it ain't no
Yeah.
stress to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't need it. I just want the hangout spot.
Right.
Be able to hang out all day, have your buddies come over.
Yeah, my one guy I know, I used to go to Huntsville all the time, and he owns a shop out there, and called the Cigar Room, and it's like at a little strip mall. So right next to where his store is, it was last time I was there, anyways, was like a craft beer or a brew your own, home brew store, and they also sold craft beers and stuff. And then on the other side was a fucking restaurant. At the very end was a sports bar, and there was like 2 or 3 other places. Well, he owned that whole fucking building. He owned that whole strip mall.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was like, hey, if I don't make as much money on this cigar lounge, who cares? Because I'm making money everywhere else.
Yeah, the rent of all the other spots is paying for it all.
Exactly.
That's the way to do it now. If you got any kind of office or retail business, you just build you a little shopping center, rent out all your spots, and your shit's paid for. And then once the building's paid for, man, you got income for life.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he just opened a couple of years ago. He opened up a new one in another spot right on the water of this lake out there. I've never been to that one, but I haven't been to Huntsville in probably 8, 9 years.
That's what I always said, man. If you could get some kind of spot, you can have like a nice, like, shit, you could do a cigar lounge, a nice, like, upscale men's barber shop where they can drink whiskey while they're getting their hair cut.
Yeah.
Just like, bam. Then you got like some golf simulators over here, and they can smoke cigars and hit on the golf simulators and just fucking hang out, just like this fucking man cave, but a business. Just like,
Right,
bam.
right.
Go get your hair cut, drink you some bourbon, then get out of there, walk next door, go into the lounge.
Yeah.
A cigar lounge with a few golf simulators in there, like closed off with some plexiglass, because plexiglass won't break if a ball hits it.
Right.
And then you could actually see them golfing in a separate area while you're smoking. They can go in there and smoke. Just fucking kill it. I agree, Brutus. You got to test your products. And then you're the boss, so you're picking what cigars you want. I'd be like, fuck y'all. It's boutique only.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a little stage, get some like light jazz music or something playing on weekends, maybe a comedy show. Just like
we used to do that. We used to do that at the cigar shop I used to work at in Philly. One like the third Thursday, the third Saturday of each month, something like that. Anyway, they'd have a little local comedy show with local folks. 2 or 3 people come out there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Man. It was
cigar lounge. You don't want to be real loud. You could even get like a one-man show. Some guy with like an acoustics guitar just sitting there picking around and just giving some tunes, not too loud. Turn his amp down a little bit. Just relax.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to push all the tables and all the stuff on the side, and we just have a bunch of rows of seats and everything. But obviously, you can smoke in there and everything. And man, we made a killing.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that sucked about that is the place is an hour and a half from where I live.
Oh shit! And you worked there?
Just on the weekend, every other weekend, just for fun. It was just
to pay for your cigars.
2016 and 2017, I did it, and
okay.
But yeah, so but on those nights when we had the comedy show, man, I'd get home at freaking 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I'd turn around and be back up there to open the store up again at 10 o'clock the next morning.
Good thing you wasn't a big drinker.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't drink, so it didn't matter to me because we couldn't drink while we were working. So
Sneaky Pete, what's up? Yeah, man, comedy's big right now. I think you get any kind of aspect with a nice comedy show.
Yeah,
I would like a little high end like jazz bar too, where you got to come in dressed to the T.
Absolutely.
You gotta dress nice, suits for the men, dresses for the ladies, some light jazz playing. Just a relax, Keep all the young riffraff out because they don't want to hear that. Yes, sir. Halloween edition. Pete, I smoked a Viaje Farmer Bill Hatchet. Dirty got the Jekyll from this year's Monster Smash box. Brutus tried to come in this morning. He was smoking the candy corn from Pravada, but he was having technical issues and bowed out on me. George is sick this morning. He hasn't even popped in here to chat. He messaged me about 30 minutes before. It's like, man, I just can't this morning. I always wear my mask year round, but I am wearing a Jason Voorhees nice little button up. I'm dressy today with my voodoo hat. James, why you need to step your cigar game up, man? What do you normally smoke, James? We'll help you out here, man. A lot of us are, what you'll notice in barrel burners, a lot of us are strictly boutique cigars these days. We don't do a lot of big names, but I'm going to tell you, when I switched to straight boutique, my life changed. Cigars become fun to me. I love to hunt, especially on the rare stuff. But boutique will change your life. It will change your world, man.
Absolutely.
I love it. I mean, shit, I smoke Room 101, Tatawahe, Black Star, Espinosa, Sinistro, Big Sky.
Pete said George is crying. He's not sick. He's crying over the Yankees loss.
I figured George got drunk last night and tied one on. That's what I figured. I think he's got a hangover. Girlfriend won't get off the phone. Yep, that happens, man. You should have answered the phone. New phone, who dis? And then hung up.
Yeah.
I can't believe what episode. I don't even know what episode we're on. I think we're in the 40s now, man. We've been rocking and rolling with these things since we've been back. I agree, Donnie. No experience like a boutique cigar, in your opinion. I'm telling you, man, it was game changer. I mean, when I first started smoking, I was like everybody else before barrel burners, because you get in a club like this and you got hundreds of people showing you all this stuff you didn't know about, because I was in that trap, man. It was AJ and Rocky, and I mean, it was all the big names that you see everywhere. Even when you don't know cigars, you know them names. But
yeah,
I'll revisit them every now and then. I mean, I smoked a lot of Drew Estate back in the day. I won't touch them now, other than the sisters line, the Deadwood tobacco part.
Yeah.
And I got that new Halloween one I could have smoked today too, but it is game changing. Part of me, Canada. Yeah, it's hard to get cigars in Canada for sure. They do, and then when you find them, it's the big name stuff, and then shipping to Canada is a nightmare.
Yeah, it is.
I definitely get that.
Yeah,
that can be a problem.
One of my wrecking crew guys that we just brought in July, he lives in Canada, but he does the thing where he's close enough where ever so often he's got a PO box in like South Dakota or I don't know exactly where, but he'll go down in there, pick his stuff up from the PO box, and go back home.
Well, we got a couple members that used to do that. That would live close enough to the States. They'd have a mailing address there, and about once a week they would drive down and get their stuff.
Yeah, that's what Eric does.
I just think Pravada finally got tired of the shipping nightmare of their sticks in Canada, and they got in with a store that's based in Canada. So all the Canada members had to cancel their membership on the Pravada site. You go to this other store site, and you get your Pravada membership through that store, and that store is shipping them out. So evidently Brian's just sending a drop shipment every month to that store, and they're sending the membership packs out to keep Canada on the list.
I won't touch that company anymore.
25% markup on cigars in Canada. It's not as bad as fucking California.
Right.
California fucking getting raped. When I went to Canada a few years ago, man, I put a hurting on the Cubans and brought Cubans back. I didn't, but everything's fucking marked up so high, man.
Yeah.
I was paying like $30 a Cuban.
That's crazy.
But I did, man. I brought some H. Upman, some Romeo and Juliet's. What's the B word?
Boulevard.
Yeah. I tell you, the H. Upmans were my favorite I brought home, though.
Partagas makes good ones too.
Yeah, I brought a few of those, and I had some Romeo and Juliet's I brought back too, and a lot of them were in tubes.
Yep.
I brought shit. My wife was like, I was just grabbing. She's like, "How many are you gonna bring?" I go, "Well, law is I can bring 100 back."
Yeah.
But it was like $800 I dropped. I was like, I don't know when I'll ever be out of the country again. I want some Cubans, and I'm gonna tell you, I smoked them, and I like everything I smoke on a daily basis more. I mean, they were good. The only one that wowed me, it was a H. Upman. It was like a white and baby blue tube, I think it was, and it was almost like a petite Corona. And that thing, it hit different. That one wowed me, where the rest were like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that was smart on Pravada's part. I mean, because I haven't been a member in a while, but I've seen the talk of the nightmare of people in Canada that it was taking weeks to get their shipments. They were getting caught up in customs, and I mean, it would be almost time for the new box, and they're just getting the previous box. Yeah, that's it, Donnie. My opinion on Cubans is, I mean, they're okay. I've never had one, and maybe because I haven't had the high end ones, but I think the DR and Nicaragua now has the souls, and they've done it long enough where I think they're better, if not just as good as a Cuban. The whole part of the Cuban, in my opinion, is that you can't get it. It's like a woman that you can't have. You want it, you get it, and you go, well, that was a letdown. I mean,
right.
It's like chasing a woman when you were younger, man. You thought you wanted it so bad, you finally get it, and you were like, I've had better.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're right, Peter. There's no complexity with the Cubans. It's like the same smoke throughout. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, but you're right, Donnie. That Partagas Series D number 4 is a damn good stick.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think, I think back in the day, originally, I mean, that's where your cigars kind of originated from, and they knew what they were doing, but there's really no secrets in the industry no more, man. Everybody's an equal playing field. The people are turning over these fields. They're aging lease. They're hanging them. Everybody's doing the same stuff now. So I don't think that – I don't think they have the edge no more.
Yeah, I don't think they take care of their product the way Nicaragua and everybody else does.
No.
And their quality control sucks.
And I guarantee you, if the embargo is ever done away with and you're getting Cubans on a regular basis, one, they're going to be marked up for years because, oh my God, it's a Cuban and we can now sell them.
Yeah.
But you're going to smoke it and you're going to be like, it might be that once a year, your anniversary or your birthday, you may pull one out and smoke it because it is something special to have on that day. But I'll keep smoking my Padron 1926 on my birthday. That's what I smoke every year on my birthday, the 80th anniversary. And I mean, you can't go wrong with that, and it'll blow you away. But I just,
I smoke cigars on my birthday.
Yeah, if the embargo's lifted, I would buy a couple, but I don't see it changing my mind one bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything like you said, you smoke that certain one every year on your birthday. I don't have anything like that. I just smoke whatever the fuck I got.
Well, I got one more year of doing that, and then I'll be out of that one. The wife bought me a box a couple years ago for Christmas, and I just always made that my birthday smoke because it was that damn good, and it's kind of like a little higher end cigar. It came in like, I think, a 10-pack box, and they were like torpedo. And it was a fucking great smoke. So I didn't blow through them. I was like, I'm just going to keep these things aging and smoke one a year.
Sure.
Cuba doesn't put any resources in properly aging them. No, because they don't have to.
Exactly.
So is it reverse? Can people in Cuba actually get the cigars we smoke, or are they stuck only smoking Cubans? Because if that's the case, that's why they're still smoking.
Yeah, I doubt that they're importing any cigars into Cuba.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so too. So yeah, so there, that's all they can smoke. It's just about the only one that I would consider.
He's talking about the Partagas Series D.
Oh yeah, the Partagas D. I mean, and just like our cigars, there's some high end Cubans that I'll never be able to afford, and I'm sure those may blow you away.
They don't.
But yeah, it's shit. Most of the ones you're going to get have already aged a year or two, man.
Yeah, but he's not kidding. He said, if you buy a box of cigars, a box of Cubans, you need to let them sit for a year or two at least.
Yeah, Donnie, that 26 it's amazing, man. And you got so many variations of the 26 now because I mean they did the 80th anniversary and they've had several different variations of that for their anniversaries, but the 80th anniversary is the one I've had and I've really, really loved it. It's something I would have never bought for myself, but it was definitely a nice gift.
Yeah.
That I have enjoyed. But I would have never looked on there and been like, ooh, I need this cigar. I mean, I would have never tried it on my own.
Right.
Shit, I still have a few LFD Bulls that's been aging in my humidor almost 5 years. It's just like, I want to smoke one, but fucking 3 hours of my time on one cigar.
Yeah.
I can't believe how long that cigar lasts, but it's amazing cigar. What's that?
Is that the Andalusian Bull?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's it's like green.
Yep.
Green label. Yeah, I mean it's a long ass smoke.
Yeah, I got a couple of those hiding somewhere.
Mine, you almost can't see the cigar through the cellophane. The cellophane's so dark now.
Yeah.
That I've had them so long.
Yeah.
That's when they're good. Like I have a few of the Viaje full moons I got from Bob a year or two ago that he had a couple year, and cellophane is pretty much, it ain't even brown. It's like fucking orange. And when you pick them up and you take them out of the pack, like the fucking end of them is just like moist. Like it's just fucking like the flavor is like oozing out of them.
Yeah.
It's always a good smoke. Let me get those LFD Bulls. Are they still that hard to get, Brutus? I bought I think a 5-pack the last go around. Cigars International finally put some back up, and I bought a 5-pack years ago, and I think I'm down to 3 left, maybe 2. But I was just like, man, I'd rather smoke 2 cigars in the time of 1 cigar. I get bored quick.
Yeah.
One cigar for that long, the same flavor. I like changing it up. I'd rather smoke 2 cigars back to back than 1 3-hour cigar. I'm weird. I know. It's fine. I've always been that way, though. It's like, give me a good hour and a half max. I like a good hour smoke.
Yeah.
And then I take like a 5-minute break and bam, another one.
Well, that's
I didn't know they're discontinued. So they're not doing that cigar at all no more? Or are they just like back ordered waiting on production?
I thought they just released them again like either this year or last year.
Hang on, I'm going to look. All right, this site has a box of 10 for $300. It says notify me. Wow, I didn't remember them being that expensive. $300 for a box of 10.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know when I got the few that I have, they sure as hell weren't $30 a piece.
No, I would have never paid 30.
No.
So you can get singles on Holt Cigar Company. They are sold out of boxes of 10, but they have singles for $18.80. That's probably about what I
Yeah,
paid
that
for
sounds
mine.
about normal. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were crazy. But yeah, last place I was able to find mine at was Cigars International. Let's see if Cigars International has them. This item is no longer available for purchase. Wow, nope. Every site I'm clicking on is out other than Holt's. Holt's, you can do singles. Wow. Okay. Learn something new every day. Yeah, 3 hours is a long time to smoke one cigar. I mean, you might could smoke it in 2.5, but I'm telling you, that one cigar pushes 3 hours of smoke time. It is such a slow burning cigar. Definitely not smoking one in an hour, hour and a half. I promise you that. If you're a fast smoker, and I'm a fast smoker, I've never been under 2 hours on that cigar.
Yeah. So if it takes you 3 hours to smoke the thing, I'm a slow smoker. So it would
Yeah.
take me 4.
Like I said, it may not be a full 3 hours, but I'm telling you, you're going to get 2.5 hours out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've lit one up for like a football game, and that motherfucker lasts pretty much the whole football game.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, it's crazy. I've never seen a cigar smoke that slow and be that good. They got something right when they made it, and that may be why the price is what it is. But
Right.
it's a hell of a cigar. I definitely would suggest everybody try it at least once. That was Nick selling some of his because he really hasn't smoked much in 2 years with the baby born, and he don't have a job where he can smoke on the job no more. So yeah, he was unloading some of his old stuff this week. Nicky Noodles, hit him up. I'm pretty sure he's got some more. I don't think everything's sold that he listed.
Yeah, he had a pretty good list there.
Oh yeah. A lot of Room 101 older stuff.
Yeah.
I know John bought some of that old stuff he had.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely had some stuff sitting there for a few years. He was a big AJ smoker, and the Barrel Burners opened him up to a few other brands. But
Yeah.
he's a big AJ fan. AJ is.
Yeah, I remember a number of years ago, I used to be just a Perdomo person. I mean, I'd smoke nothing but Perdomos all the time.
You still
And then-
smoke a hell of a lot of Perdomos. I see you. A lot of your morning sticks are Perdomos.
Yeah, mostly just on Mondays though.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I'll grab one, but usually on Mondays I do Perdomo Monday, so I pretty much most of the time I just only smoke Perdomos on Monday.
Okay. Yeah, I notice I'll see it with your coffee cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donnie, I'm the same way, man. I get bored quick. My wife is like, you're the only person I know. You're like gung ho doing something for a week and excited about it, and then you're over it. I go, yeah. I get bored quick, man.
Yeah.
Especially if it starts feeling like work.
Yeah, no shit.
I used to try to like write down. I had these cigar books. I would write down when I was smoking and try to make notes on it. I did that for like 2 days. I'm like, nope, this ain't even fun to smoke it if I got to think about it. I quit doing that shit. I don't document my cigars no more. Only documentation I have now is the bands after I smoke them. And I don't even keep every band. I used to keep every fucking band I smoke. Now I only keep bands of a new one. That way I have a band for it, and then I throw the rest away. I got bands everywhere. I got the big shadow boxes that you hang jerseys on.
Yeah.
I drilled a hole in it so you just drop the bands in it, and I got one of those like stuffed full and another one that's getting there, man. I used to keep every fucking band. I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with all this?
Dude, I've got like kitchen cabinet style type things that something they just left in the basement when they were like extra, and then plus we had some in like the hallway, and we took that out and did a little remodeling stuff. I've got 2 cabinets over here full of like these type of things.
Yeah, just full of.
I got 2 cabinets full of it, and have no idea what I'm going to do with it.
And the other thing is cigar boxes. I have a room at my office that has huge cardboard boxes just filled with cigar boxes. And I've been throwing them away now. It's like if it's not a cool or rare box, I'm throwing it away. Yeah.
You see those cardboard
Yeah.
boxes back there?
That's what my overflow at my office looks like.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
now
check
I've
this
got
out,
like, I like that.
That's what they sold the factory tour blends. The Perdomo factory tour blends.
Yeah.
They had them displayed in humidors and stuff like that. And this local shop here, after they quit making them and they sold all their factory tour blends, I got that for free.
That'll make a good wine rack. The way it's X, you can stack wine bottles.
Yeah.
Won't do you no good. You don't drink, but
Yeah.
you can
I
stack.
sure don't drink wine.
You can stack your dildos up there.
No, I've got a better display
Don't
case.
come over here with your underwear on. I got a string. Yeah, that goes in your room.
Oh,
That's a rollout bed that goes under your bed.
why?
I don't know. Ask your mama. Donnie says he'd rather spend his money trying new stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donnie, that's about the price. I've probably $15 to $18 for the bull the last time I bought it. I would never pay $30. I mean, it's a good stick. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's one of the ones everybody should try at least once. It is a higher end smoke that to me lives up to the price. I think it would still live up to the 30 price. I'm just not paying 30 for it. But Brutus, I will look in my humidor. If I have 3 of them, I would gladly trade you one for something. Yeah, I still got the OG Def Bucket. I still got the Def Bucket 2. I still got a few of the OGs. Every now and then I'll burn one.
I got 3 of those golden death buckets that he gave us at the meetup in San Antonio.
Yeah, I got a few of those. I'll smoke one every now and then. I don't even post pictures when I smoke it no more because they're so hard to get. I don't want people getting pissed.
Yeah.
So I'll just smoke it in my privacy.
Yeah.
Oh, your oldest turns 16 next month. Well, happy early birthday. My kid turned 12 this month. Man, that's rough, Donnie, having a November birthday and then Christmas right around the corner. At least I got 2 months to recoup from my kid's October birthday. But yeah, that's rough.
I feel sorry for those kids that have Christmas Day birthdays.
One of my old employees, her daughter had a Christmas week birthday. So what she started doing for her kid, they would have her kid's birthday party actually in November. That was the only way to make sure her kid got birthday presents from the family.
Right.
Because everybody was combining it with Christmas and she was getting fucked. So she was like, we're doing her birthday party a month early every year. That way she has an actual birthday party. People come to it. She gets gifts. And then she still gets something for Christmas.
Yeah, that's smart.
I was spoiled. My dad's birthday is September 20th and mine's September. I know I'm September 20th. My dad's September 15th. So my whole life we celebrated a birthday together. So I got at least a week early my birthday.
Yeah.
And now my kid's October 2nd. So it's literally 3 weeks in a row we have a birthday between my dad, me, and him.
Yeah, my son's is 2 days after mine, so we always did one together.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel sorry for the December, especially the Christmas week babies, man. That's just brutal. And those kids don't understand. Kids just want something. 16, man, that's driving age down here. You can drive at 16.
Yeah. Dude, I tell you what, that's one thing I've noticed nowadays. You remember when we were 16, man? I mean, the fucking day we turned 16, we wanted to go get our license.
Yeah.
My son I bet he was damn near 18 before he finally went and got a license.
They don't want to drive no more, man. It's me being in the insurance industry, like we'll get notifications from the DMV when a kid when they get their license, we get a notification, but also our system, the way it works, we have to list anybody in the household, regardless if they have a license or not. And the system will ding us when they're 16 and say, hey, you need to call and get their driver's license information.
Yeah.
And we'll call these people and they're like, nah, kid ain't in no hurry to drive, man.
That's crazy.
Shit, I had driver's ed knocked out like 6 months before I could even get my license. And the day I turned 5th, because when I got my license, you could get your license at 15. I never even got a permit. On my birthday, we were at the DMV getting my license.
Yeah.
It's like, that's your right to pass. I'm driving. I'm already driving.
Yep.
These kids now, everybody just, which I tell my wife, I hate driving now. If I had somebody drive me around all the time, I'd never drive again.
Yeah.
I fucking hate driving. I want somebody to drive me around. I'm ready for my kid to get his license so he can drive me around.
I can't stand being a passenger. I'm not a control freak on any stretch of the imagination, except when it comes to driving.
Yeah.
I can't stand being a passenger.
I don't give a fuck. I want to drive everywhere. My wife, I've started driving so bad when I drive her around that she's like, I'll drive. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
She's like, no, it'd take forever if you drive. I'm like, okay. But she won't drive when we go on vacation. I'm stuck driving the 12-hour shifts.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a rule. I'm like, okay, when we go on vacation or we go out of town, I'll get us there. But I hate driving in towns with a lot of traffic, especially
Right.
places I don't know where I'm going. So the deal is I'll get us there and I'll get us home. But all the driving when we're there, you're doing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'll shoot somebody. I fucking hate people driving. People are idiots. They're pulling out in front of you. You got these towns with one-way streets and hard places to park. I'm like, nope, you're driving
Yeah.
in all the cities we go to.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I finally got mine down to a nub, guys. We'll go 4 more minutes. That'll give us an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, and I lit this thing up 10 minutes before the stream, and it's still right at it'll be a 2-hour smoke by the time I'm done. I got to go in and stir my chili, give it a good sampling, see if I need to add a little more to it. And then it'll be time for football before you know it. Then I got to check on old Georgie Pooh and make sure he's all right because he didn't even pop in here today.
Yeah, he must not be doing well at all if he didn't even pop in at least.
Like I said, it was about 30 minutes before we started. He hit me with he felt bad. And
Yeah.
and I was
I
like,
figured he'd at least jump in the chat, but no.
Yeah, he must have went back to sleep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll definitely reach out and check on him. I know he'll be up in time for football, for sure. Oh, she turned 17, not 16. Man, you don't even remember your own kid's age. I won't tell on you. Such a good cigar. All right, guys, we'll definitely be back next Sunday. Like I said, I got a Wu-Tang. We're going to do a Wu-Tang next Sunday, see how it is. Maybe we'll find out more information, try to figure out who actually blends these things.
Oh, that's nice, Donnie.
Hell yeah. Yeah, my father-in-law has a Jeep. It's a newer Jeep. It's like a 2014 or 15, and he blew the motor up in it. He put a brand new motor in it, but now evidently they crossed a wire. There's a sensor bad in it, and it won't stay running. So he was like, I will give y'all this Jeep for your son for his first car, but y'all got to pay to fix it. And I'm like, well, that's electrical. I don't know how much that's going to run, but
yeah.
He's like, but you can't sell it. I'm like, well, fuck, if it's going to cost a lot of money, I ain't going to fix that motherfucker. You have it back. So we're going to get that somewhere and let them look at it and see how bad it is going to be fixed because there's a brand new motor in it. I don't know. Like I said, it's got to be a wire cross or maybe a fuse or sensor blew. I don't even think it's throwing out a code, which is the bad part. It won't stay running. So,
and I think they'd have had that shit in warranty.
Yeah. Well, he was out of the warranty by the time the motor blew. I don't know who put the new motor in for him.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, whoever put the motor in, you'd think they'd have warranted that shit.
Well, I just think he got tired of fucking with it. He took it back and forth a couple of times, but I'm like, man, it's got to be something. There's a fuse blown somewhere, a sensor, or maybe they plugged a wire into the wrong spot. For it to never really run after the new motor was put in, he just said, fuck it. He went and bought a new ride, and it's been parked. Brutus, I had a guy give me 3 of them and wants to remain anonymous because he don't want people hitting him up because they're so hard to get. So I really don't know where you can find them. I know Donnie said he found them in a shop by him. So you may get with Donnie, and Donnie will pick them up and mail them to you. Yeah, that is crazy. He's got a Ford Bronco for 3 years and won't drive. Fuck, man, kids these days. Yeah, I really don't know enough about the Wu-Tangs. I just know, like I said, every Wednesday, Instagram is fucking flooded with Wu-Tang Wednesday cigars. And I really don't know if it's a fucking cult, underground circle. I have no idea where to get them. I've never seen them for sale online, so I really don't know how it works.
Yeah, me either.
It's one of the best kept secrets I've ever seen in the cigar industry. All right, guys, that's it. I nubbed it. I took the last putt. Well, I'm going to take one more because it's too damn good to put down. All right, guys, that's it. Jeff, I thank you for joining me for Halloween edition, brother.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
And, we're going to go inside now and check on my chili before I cut the football game on. So these cats are going crazy fighting behind me. I feel like I'm about to get attacked. Right. All right, guys, everybody have a great day. Like I said, yeah, that could be possible, Brutus. It could be something they do. But, yeah, we'll be back next Sunday. Like I said, I'm going to smoke a Wu-Tang, give you my impressions, and I'm going to try to find out between now and then more about it, at least where they're blended, some wrappers, some fillers, some kind of information about it. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna try to find out more information about the Wu-Tang. That way I can kind of, if it's a good cigar, put you in the right direction. But I know nothing. I'm going in this thing blind. The requirements were, hey, I'll send you some Wu-Tang if you'll smoke it on your stream. I said, absolutely, I'll try it. And that's what we're gonna do, guys. So
nice.
I'll see you guys next Sunday. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in chat later today. Jeff, have a good one, brother.
Yeah, you too, guys. Take care.
All right, later.
Later.